Lace looks delicate, but it holds its shape through tension, space, and connection. And honestly, isn't that true for people too? Today's prompt is lace, and I'm exploring how softness doesn't mean weakness. Sometimes it just means you are deeply attuned to yourself, to others, and to what really matters. Welcome back. I am Garjana, and this is day 9 of the July Junk Journal Challenge 2025. Each weekday, I share a small page from this accordion journal inspired by daily prompts from Leigh at Leigh Creates. This project is my gentle way of weaving together creativity, reflection, and presence, sometimes quietly, always honestly. Today I'm working with materials that feel soft but grounded, lace and crinkled coffee-dyed paper. Lace fascinates me. It's full of gaps, open space, and still it holds. That feels like a metaphor for emotional attunement. The ability to hold presence without filling every single silence, to notice without needing to fix. And the phrase I'm working with today is soft doesn't mean easy to tear. It means worth holding carefully. And I think we all need that reminder sometimes. Not to treat our sensitivity like a flaw, but like a finely woven strength. And I start layering the lace over the paper, experimenting, shifting things slightly, pausing to notice how they feel together. And that moment right there when we don't rush to decide is where attunement lives. It's in the noticing, in being curious instead of certain. I distress the coffee-dyed paper just a little more, not to damage it, just to bring out what's already there. A bit like how emotions need our attention and view to be fully felt, not torn apart, just revealed. I ink the edges because softness still needs definition. Even the gentlest of things benefits from a little structure, a sense of where they end and where something else begins. Not to separate, but to hold with more clarity. And then off camera, I will take my time with the stitching. Sometimes the most important parts of the process aren't what people see. They are the quiet efforts, the small repairs, the way we bring things together behind the scenes. Because making something that can hold a story, a memory, a moment of yourself takes intention and care. And now I have stitched the lace and paper together to form a pocket and a belly band. Holding and being held, one soft edge supporting another. And I'll glue in today's date and prompt, another marker of this months-long journey, not to measure progress, but to witness presence. And I will glue the phrase onto the belly band, because I want that message to anchor the whole page. Softness, when met with care, deepens connection. But when ignored or handled roughly, it closes up. That's not fragility, that's wisdom. And sometimes the smallest act of showing up for yourself, inking edges, choosing a quote, stitching something down, is what helps you feel anchored again. And maybe that's all we really need some days. Not to fix everything, but to feel rooted or anchored in something. To make a mark, however small, that says, I was here, I chose to care, even just for a moment. So pages like this remind me how healing doesn't always look like big changes. Sometimes it's a quiet tending, a slow layering, a gentle pause to remember who you are beneath the noise. So, I sit with the page for a breath or two, gluing down the final page, letting the softness settle in before adding more. Taking my time to put the little lace prompt here before I fill it with a new thing. My vintage leftover tag here from an earlier project shows a photo of a woman holding herself steadily upright. She reminds me of so many people I've sat with in therapy. People who've been through more than they say, but who are learning to see themselves gently. Into the lace pocket I will tuck a blank piece of coffee-dyed paper, a space for writing, but it's also a symbol of the parts of ourselves still taking shape, still unfolding, still softening around the edges in safe places. And maybe that's the quiet invitation in today's page, to soften the way we look at ourselves, to notice what we've carried and how bravely we have done so, to stop measuring healing by how polished we appear and start honoring the tenderness it takes just to stay open. So if you feel like reflecting along with me, what part of you needs to be held more gently today? What does softness with strength mean in your life right now? And here it is, a quiet page stitched from softness, structure and a little space to breathe. It reminds me that we don't have to become harder to be strong. That sensitivity, when met with attunement, becomes wisdom. And that just like lace, we can stretch without breaking when we are held in the right way. Thanks for making this page with me, and I see you tomorrow for day 10.